I'd appreciate that. Meanwhile, I don't think it's breaking news to say that people are a little sick and tired of the cold weather at this point.
We're almost done. Almost. Can you hang on for one more night?
Well, we have no choice.
Yeah, I guess not. We've received several pictures from viewers. We want you to keep them coming. This is a waterfall at the Galleria Woods apartment. Thanks to our own India Matthews for that beautiful picture. And Kelly Paramore used our own reported feature at CBS42.com to send in this picture. If we switch it over to the weather computer, you can see this picture here of part of a frozen lake in Columbiana. Of course, you want to remind kids, don't try to go out on the frozen part here because this is kind of shallow. You can easily fall through. We showed you a great picture earlier today of some ducks frolicking on that ice, but you're a lot heavier than a duck, so don't try that. Let's take a live look outside, and you can see the mainly clear skies across the city of Birmingham tonight. Our live camera at the BJCC looking out toward the east. The clear skies and light winds will keep us from having the wind chills that we've been dealing with, below zero the last couple of days. However, that will also keep the temperature dropping pretty quickly. Now, if you roll back, I want to show you how long we have been below freezing. We started out late Sunday night, just after midnight, with hitting that freezing mark. So by the time we get to freezing, which would be sometime noon tomorrow, we will have racked up 60 hours in a row below freezing. The last time we were anywhere near that was 30 years ago. In the middle of January of 1982, we had 72 hours. The all-time record is 116. You have to go back to 1977 for that. So it is very unusual, something that hasn't happened at least that many hours in a row in 30 years, all due to a shift in the cold air, what we call the polar vortex. This cold air sitting here across the North Pole usually just kind of circulates around that part of the world, but every so often the jet stream breaks away and allows the cold air to plunge down all the way into the deep south. Cold temperatures being reported all the way down in Florida. And even tonight, it's still pretty cold out there. New Orleans at 30, D.C. 15, Chicago 5 below, Minneapolis 2 below. And again, we're sitting right around 19, 20 degrees for a good part of central Alabama. 22 for Jasper, 17 Birmingham, 16 Gadsden. But again, we don't have the wind, so that's going to keep it from dropping dramatically. So it's just going to be kind of a still chill. And by morning, we're going to wake up to temperatures probably in the teens. 12 in Coleman, 13 Anniston, 19 down in Greensboro, and 14 here in Birmingham. Now, we've got the clear skies right now, but the next weather change is starting to take shape coming out of the Rockies. An area of low pressure here will start to swing in our direction. That's going to bring us some rain, probably as early as Friday afternoon, and unfortunately, it's going to last for a good part of our weekend. So again, here's a recap of our forecast. Clear skies tonight, not a record, but still bitterly cold as lows get down to 14. Then tomorrow, we should rebound nicely. We'll get above freezing by noon. We should top out around 42. We may see a couple of late-day clouds moving in and a light east breeze. But those clouds will thicken up tomorrow night, and that will lead us to even more clouds heading for the weekend. I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. For tomorrow, only up to a 5, but that's better than today's 3. 52 for a high on Thursday after starting out at 27. Few more clouds in the afternoon. Friday, we bring in a good chance for late day rain with a high of 56, so even warmer. That's good news. And then as we head toward the weekend, not so good. Soggy, 64 on Saturday, 60 on Sunday, and then we'll see another return of some cooler weather. Maybe not bitterly cold, but colder by the time we get to late Monday and on into Tuesday. So you'll break out your umbrellas for the weekend. Maybe you can give the scarves, hats, and gloves a bit of a break.
You know, we complain about the weather, but can actually